Hi betting experts, on Boxing Day the 26th of December. Cracking racing at Kempton this afternoon. It's a really busy day of action. We start off with our betting expert daily nap in the 12:45. This is the Ladbrokes Long Walk Hurdle, 3 miles and 121 yards, Grade 1, Class 1 for 4-year-olds and upwards. £13,500 to the winner, and I think Champ can follow up his really impressive Newbury success. Now, he's a horse I've followed over the years. He didn't really take to chasing. He is now remarkably a 10-year-old. Somehow you'd never guess he was 10. He's been pretty sparingly campaigned by Nicky Henderson, always in the highest of company. He's an extremely useful horse. He returned from 230 days off at Newbury at the end of November, making all the running and fending off Paisley Park in an absolutely terrific scrap up the home straight. That was on good ground. He goes particularly well with a bit of cut in the ground, which he should get at Kempton on Boxing Day. And I think under these conditions, Kempton will suit him much more than his old rival Paisley Park, and I think he can make all the running. He's a really sound jumper who's thoroughly game and genuine for pressure. I'm not a massive fan of some of his rivals. I suspect horses like Goshen, Not So Sleeper, will be ridden with restraint. They can be front runners, but I think over this trip they'll be weighted with to try and get home, and I think that'll play into Champ's hands. Our betting expert value angle selection runs in the 2:30. The day's big race, the Ladbrokes King George VI, a 3-mile Grade 1, £142,000 to the winner, 4-year-olds and upwards, Class 1. It's 2-1 each of 2, Brave Man's Game and L'Homme Press. Both of them are useful horses. I suspect here that the presence of Frodon, although I don't fancy him at all this time around, I think he has got terrific spoiler value, certainly for L'Homme Press. For me, who's always best dominating, can jump a little bit left sometimes, L'Homme Press. That could be a concern round here. I'm expecting a real row on the lead, and I think Hitman, whose stamina is unproven beyond 2 mile 5, has got the perfect makeup under Sam Twiston-Davies. Paul Nicholls has got a fantastic record in this race. He seems to win it every year. His horses have returned from the big freeze in decent form. Hitman has won 3 of his 11 starts so far over fences, 5 times in the frame. I think it might just be the case that he's been crying out for this trip. His Aintree return after 198 days off in October worked out really well subsequently, and he didn't come off the bridle in soft ground at Haydock over an extended 2 mile 5. I think Kempton will really suit him, but I think the key is the fact he's definitely going to get a patient ride. I just think they might well be over racing at the head of affairs here, and at around about 5-1, I think he's terrific value. Best of luck on Boxing Day, betting experts.